Hello everyone. Today we are going to study the lesson from Geography of 10th standard, that is Indian position and extension or location and extent of India. In this lesson we will cover the topics location of India in Asia and the world, extent and frontiers of India, neighboring countries of India. Now let's start with location. Geographically, India is located in the northern hemisphere and is at the center of eastern hemisphere. It is a peninsula situated in Southeast Asia. The mainland of India extends from 8 degree 4 minutes to 37 degree 6 minutes north latitude and from 68 degree 7 minutes to 97 degree to 25 east longitude. Here we have to understand what is latitude and longitude. On a globe we can see the horizontal lines running parallel to the equator, north or south, it is called as latitude, whereas longitudes are vertical lines perpendicular to the equator, east or west, it is called as longitude. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands extend further southwards and add to India's longitudinal extent. The Indira Point, the southernmost point, is located in the Nicobar Islands and 6 degree 45 minutes north latitude. The northern tip of India is Indira Col in Jammu and Kashmir. Tip of the point is the end state. Now we will see about the Tropic of Cancer. The Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree north, passes through the middle of the country and 82.5 degree east longitude is the central meridian of India. The Indian Standard Time (IST) is based on this longitude. The Tropic of Cancer, 23 degree and 30 minutes north, is the passes from the 8 states, that is Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Tripura, West Bengal and Mizoram, whereas it is longitude 82.5 east, it's passing from the 5 states Uttar Pradesh, eastern part of Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha and lastly it is Telangana. For this it is 82 degree and half east longitude is passing from the 5 states, whereas the Tropic of Cancer is passing from the 8 states in India. And this 82 degree and half, it is passed from Uttar Pradesh in Allahabad. It is considered as standard meridian. On this only Indian Standard Time is based. After the location, we will see the extent of India. India is the 7th largest country in the world after Russia, Canada, China, USA, Brazil and Australia. It has a total area of 32,87,263 kilometers. It accounts for only 2.42% of the world's total area. The east to west extent of India is over 2,933 kilometers and from the north to south extent is 3,214 kilometers. Now after extent we will discuss about the frontiers of the borders of India. India has both land and water frontiers. The land frontiers of the country is about 15,200 kilometers. Except in some places, India has natural boundaries almost on all the sides. The Himalaya ranges form a natural frontier or the border in the north between India and China. The mainland of India has water border of about 6,100 kilometers. The total length of India's coastline, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands as well as the Lakshadweep Islands is 7,516.5 kilometers. The Arabian Sea in the west, the Indian Ocean in the south and the Bay of Bengal in the east form the water frontiers. They are also natural frontiers. Now after this we will see about the neighboring countries. India has 7 neighboring countries. Afghanistan are to the northwest, Nepal, Bhutan and China are to the north, and Bangladesh, Myanmar are to the east, and to the southeast is Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is separated from the mainland of India by the Palk Strait and the Gulf of Mannar. Here it is, strait means a narrow piece of sea that joins two large seas. It is called as strait, and that strait name is Palk, and another it is Gulf of Mannar. It is separated India and Sri Lanka, and Gulf of Mannar means it is Gulf means a hollow place in the earth. It is called as Gulf. After discussing the neighboring countries, the last point of the lesson is administrative division. India is a democratic republic, keeping in the view the primacy of the regional languages and the administrative existency. India is divided into 28 states and 8 union territories, which includes National Capital Territory of Delhi. Having 28 states and 8 union territories, because now recently on 31st October 2019 Kashmir has declared as union territory, and by dividing Kashmir, Ladakh is also declared union territories. So the new 2 union territories that are introduced, that is Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh on 31st October 2019, and another change in that, it is Dadra Nagar Haveli as well as Daman and Diu merged together and become a single union territory on 26 January 2020. For this reason, we are having 28 states and 8 union territories, and its capital is Delhi. Telangana is the new state. Among the states, Rajasthan is the largest state and Goa is the smallest state. Here we have completed our lesson. Hope it is clear for you. If you are having any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you.